Okay, today we're getting into the very beginnings of formal hypothesis testing. So the first thing we need to do is know what a hypothesis is. A hypothesis in statistics is a claim or a statement about a population. So we're going to have a population, we're going to say something about that. That is a hypothesis. Now we're going to get two types of hypothesis. We're going to get a null hypothesis, which is the null just means hypothesis 0. So this is written as H sub 0. And we get an alternate hypothesis. And this one gets written as H sub A. Okay, so those are our two types of hypotheses in statistics. Okay, so kind of moving forward from there, what has to be true? The null hypothesis always has to be written as a statement of equality. The alternate hypothesis is always a statement of inequality. And in the end of the day, exactly one of these can be true at any given time. It is possible for both of them to be false. And one of them has to correspond directly to the claim that we're trying to prove. So our goal today is to be able to take claims that are in the English language and write them as hypotheses. So the first claim that we're going to have here, well, let me get a new screen so I can write out something. So the first claim that I'm going to make here is that more than 60% of college students gain 15 or more pounds in their freshman year. Okay, so this is a statement of inequality. The proportion is more than 60%. So this is going to be my alternate hypothesis. My alternate hypothesis is that the proportion is above 60%. My null hypothesis is going to be the statement of equality that relates to that. So it's going to be P is 60%. Now, this is a set of hypotheses that fit this situation. Only one of these can be true at a time. It is, however, possible that they are both false, but that's going to be irrelevant to my test here. And these are the hypotheses that I'm going to use later on in a hypothesis test. So I've represented this claim in the English language as a set of null and alternate hypotheses. Okay, so let's look at another example here. Let's say that the claim is that the average height of a Garrison Forest School upper school student is 65 inches. Okay, so this is a statement of equality. So it's an is statement. Okay, so we're going to say that that the mean is 65. So because it's a statement of equality, I put it in the null hypothesis. The alternate hypothesis here is going to be that we're not 65, because that's the logical opposite statement to the equality there, is that we would have a not equal type reality. Okay, so we've just looked at two examples of taking something that's in the English language and crafting it into a pair of null and alternate hypotheses. This is what we're going to be looking at during our next class.